Guys, this is a video diary. If I don't survive, I hope someone finds this and shares it. There's this new academic called the Student Leadership Challenge, and it's spreading like wildflower. I don't know what it will be like if I survive. Please send help for us. Oh no, it's coming! Commitment number one, clarify values. Well, a clarifying value example would be when I joined the Hot Topics Club. And one of our shared values was about texting and driving. And there was this campaign called Just Drive, a Just Drive campaign. And I found my voice within the group my sophomore year because the the club was just full of seniors. And I decided to stand up and share my values and say, yes, we're all here because texting and driving is bad, obviously. But one of the things that we have to do is how do we get that across? Not just through informational videos or having a guest speaker, but actually do something, have the students involved. Because as a student of my school, we don't really do much. So why don't we just make a video? And I found my voice and I affirmed our values within that video. And I believe that with affirmed values and me finding my voice, I felt like the campaign was so much more. Commitment number two, set the example. Carmela, our support leader, set the example for us by living and teaching us to model the values of Ryla. Her truly believing in what Ryla stood for was enough for us to follow her example. She and many others are the reason why whenever I'm babysitting or in a leadership position, to always set the example. By setting the example, you set the rest of the way. Commitment number three, envisioning the future. To envision the future, you can imagine all the possibilities. Me being a track captain, I imagine the possibilities not for me, but also for my team. And usually people see track as an individual sport because usually most events are individual. But together as a team, we can win championships. There's no I in team. And we all share that common purpose to win championships, to win states, groups, or whatever. And that's what it feels like to envision the future and have a common purpose. Commitment number four, enlist others. Being a track captain, I have to appeal to others in the sense that I want them to see me do what I love and them wanting to do the same, to feel the same. I want them to envision all the hard work they have done and to put it into action. For them to have that common goal, that common purpose to push forward, to win championships, to win things, not just for them, not just for the team, but for themselves. Commitment number five, search for opportunities. I searched for the opportunity once I joined Literary Magazine. Basically, a club where you put a bunch of poems or stories or art together within a booklet form to hand out to students. I realized this wasn't really working because most of the time the books would be on the floor or in the garbage, and the students didn't even read what was inside. I took the initiative and went to my moderator and said, why don't we just have a poetry reading so people can enjoy the poetry and not just read it on a piece of paper? Feel the words, feel the emotions that the person is trying to convey. And we did that. We haven't done it yet, but we've organized it, and a lot of people have actually signed up. So hopefully it goes well.
Commitment number 6 in the Student Leadership Challenge Handbook is to experiment and take risks. One risk that I took this year was asking my chemistry teacher to stay after for help. Being with her one on one was such a different environment than being in the classroom with 23 other high school students. It showed me that one, my grades would go up, and number two, that she was a very helpful teacher more than I thought she was with everyone else around us. My small win that I got from that experience was definitely the A on that test. And now I know that if I really need help in a class, I can go to any teacher I want to, and they will definitely help me.
Commitment number 7: foster collaboration. Well, here's a story. Me and my French teacher, or as I should say, my French teacher and I, we have built a climate of trust in a way. Because at first, when I went to her, she wouldn't like call me out on everything, and then as the years gone by, we've begun to trust each other each and every day. We've basically built a relationship from where I was freshman year to where I am now. And I realized that she's actually a really great person and she helps me. We work together to help me to strive for the best, for me to get the best grade within her class. And I appreciate that. Commitment number 8: um, strengthening others. Well, once again, being a track captain, I'm always pushing forward for my team, for myself. We push each other to our limits, and I feel like that enhances our self determination. We want to do better. We crave to do better, and with that, we're feeling for more confidence. We're more confident in what we do and confident in our well-being, confident in being a leader. They not strengthen themselves, but they strengthen me as their leader. And that helps me be more confident and makes it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Commitment number 9 in the Student Leadership Challenge Handbook is to recognize contributions. Now, I don't want to recognize just one contribution. I want to recognize 2 contributors, who are my parents. They are definitely my biggest cheerleaders, and I am very thankful for all the time they give up for me. And I know sometimes I take away time from my brother to do the things that I love, which are soccer. And definitely I definitely want to show them when I'm older or next year when I'm going away to college that I did take all of their advice and achieve the goals that I really wanted to get in the place that I will be in my future. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Commitment number 10 is celebrating your own personal values and victories. The biggest victory I've been a part of happened last year during school soccer season. It was when we won New Jersey Group 3 state championships. My whole school watched the game. And when I saw my own teammates score the winning goal with 6 seconds left in double overtime, it was the most incredible feeling in the world. My coach jumped at least 50 feet in the air, and I heard the fans stampeding down the bleachers onto the field. I turned around and saw all my teammates smiling and hugging each other, and I felt on top of the world. I wish I could go back to that moment every day, and I can't wait till next season.
Kenzie and I have survived the student leadership challenge, coming out as better leaders. We might have lost the battle, but we won the war.